Graduation season is slowly, fastly approaching, and let's talk about it. Okay, now, and this is purely just my experience, my thoughts, how I feel about it, my personal experience. I'm not trying to project onto anybody, but this is just the reality of it. First off, let's start off by saying this: going to college/university is not for everybody. I would not encourage everybody to go to university, because some people, studying is not necessarily your thing. When you finish with high school and you get your subjects, you don't necessarily need to get a bachelor's degree. You don't need to get a master's for what you want to study. You could easily continue life with your subjects. Now, for persons who want to pursue a tertiary education, I'm talking to you guys. This is the reality of it. Don't make nobody peer pressure you, bully you, or make you feel bad into spending 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years at a particular university because you decided not to take student loan. I know persons who have spent years at a particular tertiary institution because they did not take student loan, and at the end of the day, they work and pay that money, that tuition out of their pocket. I, for example, I don't take student loan. I work and I pay for my own tuition. Let me say it again. I work and I pay for my own tuition. So sometimes I have it, sometimes I don't have it. And I'm talking to the people out there who work and have to struggle through university, forget what you want to get. Because some of us, it takes us a little bit longer to get there because we not have no handout, we not have no student loan take because we don't want to pay the interest. It takes us a little longer to get to that sunny rainbow, to that sunny side, because we are not out here doing the unthinkable to get money to advance in life. Some of us, it's going to take us some time. Also, if you have amazing relatives, amazing parents who give you the opportunity to go to university without you having to worry about the cost of all of that, you're privileged in that sense. Congratulations to you, and a big up to your parents, to your relatives, because a job well done. But you have some people out there who, at a point, you start figuring it out on your own, and you say, okay, well, maybe I can pay for 2 courses this semester and that's all I can do. Meanwhile, all your other friends, they're doing their full 16, 18 credit courses going through the semester, and you know, they're wrapping it up, they're looking really nice for graduation, and you're there like, I really wish that was me. And then you get the occasional scholarships that you apply for and you get because you are a 3.0 GPA student. You are on the honor roll consecutively. But you hardly get these scholarships because while they might be there, and quote unquote, the term used is easily accessible. When you apply to them, sometimes you get no response. Or they tell you that, oh, we have enough candidates for this scholarship already, so we're not taking on anybody else. And the most popular one is you hardly find scholarships in your area of study. Now, I might be wrong, but correct me if I am. Most of these scholarships are for nursing student, engineering student, and within the medical field, and information and technology, and those fields. What do you mean that scholarship there? Where is the communication and studies scholarships? Where are they? Because if they're there and I'm not finding them, please direct me to that path. Like, lead me over there. So this video is for those persons who are in university currently and you want to finish, but you are not financially free. You are not financially able to just pay for your courses and go through and finish within the allocated time period that they say that you can get this degree in. This video is for you. Don't make nobody bully you. Don't make nobody make you feel bad for how long you take to get a degree, because at the end of the day, when you start working, nobody cares how long you were in university for. At the end of the day, you all have the same degree. You all can get the same job. You can all work in the same role. Save your money and pay it off. Me, I haven't taken student loan just because I know for a fact I don't want to pay back them interest there. Understand? So I work and I save my little money and I pay for my little classes. One class. If I can afford five, I afford five. If I can beg over the summer, I'm gonna get them to pay for one class, I take it. And if I get a scholarship for this semester, I take the scholarship and I go through. But I don't make nobody bully me or make me feel bad, because all of we in our life have handouts. Some of us have to actually work for what we want. I really just want to encourage you to don't feel disempowered, don't feel less than, don't feel out of place. You are on time. Whatever God has planned for you, is on your timing, is on His timing. Whenever He's ready for you to come out, you will come out. Whenever He's ready for you to get that degree, He will make you get that degree. Where there is a way, there is a will. God will always provide for you. He will never put you in a situation where you are going to be confused, because God is not confusion. He will always make a way. You understand? So don't worry about it. Yes, your friend never graduate. Yes, you wish you could have graduated too. Yes, you want to do more classes. And God provide the exact amount of money for 2 classes. Pay for the 2 and go through. You might never know, at the end of the semester you might get a scholarship. Somebody might want to sponsor you a semester. Keep on pushing and stay optimistic, because the end goal is the same for everybody, is to leave this particular institution with your bachelor's degree, with your master's. It is the end goal for everybody. Don't feel behind, don't feel left out, because all the degrees worth the very same thing. You are not late. You're delayed, but not denied. You are delayed, but not denied. God has His hand on you. And if you feel confused, if you feel conflicted, and in no way, shape or form am I encouraging persons to not do SLB, to not take out other loans, not to seek other financial assistance, because if that's the path for you, then that's the path for you. I'm just letting you know also that there are students out there, including myself, who we work and we pay our way through university. And it is hard, it is a struggle, but we get it done. And at the end of the day, when we walk into a room, your degree, my degree, it both says the same exact thing. It holds the same weight. It has the same amount of credits. Everybody's journey is different, but at the end of the day, the outcome, that paper, it literally says the same thing. The only difference is the name. You would have completed the same amount of credits, and that is it. You all have a bachelor's degree. You all have a master's. It is okay. So there are 2 main things I want to take away from this. I want people to take away from this video. When I started university as a freshman, I went in and I was very fresh. I failed 2 classes. I failed 2 courses going into university. And now in the latter part of my tenure at the particular university that I go to, it has come back to haunt me. Meaning I have to redo those courses. You have to pay extra. So one major advice I want to give to anybody going into university at this age, at this point, is to stay focused. Choose a university that you know that you're better able to manage yourself and monitor yourself, that you have peers that will hold you accountable and you can hold yourself accountable. Choose an environment that is conducive to learning and not just there to give you the college or the university experience, because it doesn't matter what university you go to, it will literally feel like you're in high school. High school is literally university. The only difference is that you're an adult now and you can do what you like. You can not show up to your class and no one will say anything to you, but you will fail that class. You can not show up for your exam and no one will say anything to you, but you will fail that class. You can come half an hour late for a class. You can wear whatever you want to wear. Whatever you do, there is always consequences. Good consequences, bad consequences. Like, there is always going to be an outcome. So that is really what it is. So stay focused and have your head screwed on your body. That's one thing. The second thing is, how do I put this in a very diplomatic and relatable way? When I started university, I had the luxury of having my parents sponsor my tuition to a point. After that point, I was now left on my own to pay that tuition. Having said that, for me, it has been a struggle. But God has always provided for me. I've gone from doing the full 18 credits every semester to doing, okay, maybe 6 here, 9 there, and then I'll probably drop in a module. Depends on how I can afford it. I say that to say this. It is okay. If what you can afford to do this semester is 9 credits, do the 9 credits and pray to God. He will provide an opportunity out there for you. He will provide a way out there for you. I'm in the latter part of my college experience, university experience now, and it's still a struggle for me. It might not look like what you want it to look like, but you're getting it done. Progress, movement is better than no movement. You understand? So when you get up and you do those two courses, it adds up. It adds up. Do the 2 courses. Do the 5 courses if that's what you can afford. I guess what I'm trying to say is, guys, your journey is definitely going to look different from other people. And there is no shame in that, because at the end of the day, we're all certified. We're all equipped with the same knowledge. It's the same thing. And I know we want it to be this fast thing where, oh, I quickly go into university and I quickly come out and it's a 1-2, bam, 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 bam. Yes, that might work for other people, but for you, for me, our story have a little bit more character to it, a little more, I didn't know that. You know, a little bit more punchline is in our story, and that is okay. A little more detail is added. You know, a little bit more resilience is added in there. A little more strength testing is added in it. And that is totally fine. I'm not saying you should delay, your graduation date, or you should not utilize financial assistance if you have it out there. I'm just saying, don't feel bad. Don't be envious because you see your friends graduating and you're not graduating with them. You know your process and you know what you have to do to get there. Because some of us, it takes us a little bit longer. Some of us aren't doing certain things to get where we need to go. Some of us actually put in the work and we get to where we need to get to. Some of us, we don't have hands out, so it takes us a little bit longer. Some of us don't have it that easy, and that is also fine. So when you see your friends graduating this summer, this August, you cheer them on, because that will be you the following graduation period. That will be you. So cheer them on, give them your support, give them your love, because that will be you, and they will be returning the exact same love that you've given them. And the truth is, just be true and stay true to yourself. There's nobody like you. Oh, and last but not least, why aren't we talking about the preferences in universities or schooling institution overall? The people that get it, and the people that don't, they just don't. You I've seen persons fail courses, don't attend classes, and yet still, when the semester done and the reports come out and grades are handed out, they get a stunning A, all because they're in association with particular persons. So when you really put it into perspective, you can't complete what you don't compare, because you aren't doing what they have to do to get where they are going or where they are at. Okay, to get the benefits that they have, you aren't doing what they're doing, and you're never going to do what they're doing. So you work, you mind your own business, and you get it done. I said what I said. And also, in the matter of like scholarships and you know, and leniency and all of that jazz, we can't pretend as if favoritism isn't a thing, because favoritism is everywhere, and it's most definitely in universities. You have favoritism in different departments. You have lecturers who prefer this student versus that student. You have students who prefer that lecturer versus that lecturer. You have students who prefer this student versus that. Like, I mean, it's a whole thing. And so with that come privileges, and with those privileges, you now have the opportunity to get first access to scholarships when they first come out. And some of these lecturers have insights, they have connections, they could probably put you on. But I mean, you are not doing things that they would want, and you're not in their corner, you're not in their group, and that is okay. That is also okay. So when you see other people not even attend class and they get a stunning A, and you wonder, wait, you've never, and you not even do the finals. How did you, what's going, you just move on and mind your own business and go through, because what Tom, Dick, and Mary, and Sarah have to do to get for them A, you wouldn't do it. We would not do it. I would not do it. Okay? Big up Sarah though, and Mary and John, Matthew, Luke, and Paul. Again, you are delayed but not denied. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, guys.